April 12, 1981. A quiet cabin in the Sierra Nevada mountains. 4 people, brutally murdered. 3 children inside. 1 girl missing. And a crime scene so savage, it still shocks investigators today. The Keddie Cabin Murders. A mystery soaked in blood and silence.
Welcome to Behind the Crime. Step into the real stories, raw footage, and shocking truths.
Keddie, California. A former railroad town turned rural retreat. In cabin 28 lived Glenna Sue Sharp, a single mother raising her 5 children. They were just trying to start over. A fresh life. A safe place. But safety never came. That night, Sue was home with her children. Her daughter Tina. Her sons, Ricky and Greg. And a young friend, Justin Smart, staying over. Sometime after midnight, an evil crept inside. The intruders didn't just kill. They tortured. Sue was bound with medical tape. Her son John and his friend Dana were beaten, strangled, stabbed. The walls painted in their blood. And Tina was gone. The horror was discovered the next morning. The cabin, silent. Broken. Bodies on the floor. A hammer, a bent steak knife, and blood spatter everywhere. But the investigation? A disaster. Evidence was mishandled. Leads ignored. Locals whispered about cover-ups. Even the sheriff's department came under suspicion. And the most haunting detail? Justin, the young boy inside, claimed he saw something. Dreams. Visions. Faces blurred between nightmare and memory. Years later, a chilling discovery. In 1984, Tina's remains were found in a remote forest. 40 miles away. Her skull. Her bones. A nightmare confirmed. And then, decades later, a hammer matching the one missing from the crime scene surfaced in a nearby pond. A possible murder weapon. Whispers grew louder. Some believed the killers were known. Neighbors. Even family friends. But no conviction ever came. Over 40 years later, the Keddie murders remain unsolved. Cold. Haunting. Shrouded in fear and suspicion. Who walked into cabin 28 that night? Who silenced 4 innocent lives? And why does justice still sleep in Keddie? Sometimes the scariest monsters are not strangers in the dark, but the ones who live right next door. Thank you for watching this episode of Behind the Crime. We share these stories not to sensationalize, but to remember the victims, learn from the past, and raise awareness. If you found this story compelling, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. We explore real cases that deserve to be told. And remember, justice doesn't always come quickly, but truth has a way of surfacing. Stay safe. Stay curious. Behind the Crime.